Did you know there are findings uncovered in different parts of the world that never reached public attention? Certain discoveries were quickly locked away, sealed or removed before questions could spread. Reports vanished, locations were closed, and access was suddenly denied. These findings were not small or harmless. They carried details that could cause panic, doubt, or serious debate. Instead of answers, silence followed. People outside have never heard the full story. And in this video, we share discoveries that were pushed aside and hidden from view, leaving only fragments behind. What was found still raises mysteries today. Number 15. Baja, California cave murals, Mexico. Government files love silence, but the cliffs of Baja, California shout. Inside a desert cave, towering figures loom higher than a house, split in strange colors, riddled with arrows, and older than most civilizations. Locals whisper giants. Historians whisper about unknown artists. Everyone else gets locked doors and questions nobody answers. These murals show massive human figures painted more than 20 feet tall, stretching across rock walls in a way that feels deliberate, almost confrontational. Several figures are split cleanly into red and black halves, a detail that still defies clear explanation. Many bodies appear pierced by arrows, frozen in scenes that suggest conflict, ritual, or warning. Scientific dating places the artwork at least 7,500 years old, long before any known culture in the region documented such scale or style. Local legends insist giants were responsible, beings too large to be human. Number 14. Voodoo doll, Florida, USA. Don't judge a beach discovery by its cute size. In 2020, Florida Sand served up a handmade doll stitched from coconut shell, snakeskin, feathers, and real human teeth. The symbol trail points toward Anansi. The finder didn't report it. He hurled it back into the surf as if the ocean could bury curses. The object appeared without warning along the shoreline, sitting among shells and debris as though intentionally placed. Its construction raised immediate unease, combining coconut shells for structure, strips of snakeskin wrapped tightly around the form, feathers tied into its frame, and genuine human teeth embedded into it. Cultural symbolism hinted at a possible connection to Anansi, a powerful figure rooted in African spiritual tradition, often associated with trickery and influence. Fear outweighed curiosity in that moment. Instead of keeping it or seeking explanations, the individual who encountered it chose distance over answers. Number 13. Fontainebleau forest carvings, France. There are too many surprises hiding in Fontainebleau's quiet woods. Rock faces show three-fingered beings beside animals, masks, and even elephants, creatures medieval France shouldn't have known. The carvings are ancient, the symbols stay unreadable, and the forest keeps the same answer. Nothing. Forever. While tourists walk past thinking it's a decoration. Etched directly into stone surfaces, the images include three-fingered humanoid figures, animal shapes, and distorted faces arranged with clear intent rather than randomness. Among them appear elephants, an especially puzzling presence given that such animals were completely unknown in medieval France. Dating places these carvings at least 1,000 years old, pushing them far beyond simple folklore or modern interference. Alongside the figures sit strange symbols and carved inscriptions, arranged in patterns that suggest meaning. Number 12. Fallen space object, Spain. Sometimes the world drops a riddle right on your roof. Murcia, Spain, 2015. A charred cylinder falls from the sky, built from re-entry-proof material, the kind used on rockets and fuel tanks. Officials investigated, then went quiet. The official outcome? Missing, like it never existed, and locals swear they saw it. The object was discovered in the region of Murcia in 2015, scorched and cylindrical, carrying all the visual signs of having survived a violent descent through Earth's atmosphere. Analysis suggested it was likely part of a rocket or a fuel tank from a space station, designed specifically to endure extreme heat during re-entry. Its construction matched materials known to withstand atmospheric burnup, setting it apart from ordinary debris. Authorities secured the object and initiated an investigation, yet no conclusions were ever shared publicly. What comes next wasn't found on Earth at all. Number 11. Moeraki boulders, New Zealand. Before you call them, just rocks stand near Moeraki's stone spheres and feel the story humming. Maori tradition says they're petrified canoe supplies. Geology says they formed 60 million years ago. Two explanations, one shoreline. The science argues, the culture stays honored, and nobody wins except sea rolling in secrets. Scattered along the New Zealand coast sit massive spherical stones, smooth and imposing, unlike anything else on the beach. Their size and near-perfect roundness draw immediate attention, making them impossible to dismiss as ordinary formations. Maori legends describe these boulders as petrified supplies from ancient canoes, transformed into stone after a legendary voyage. Scientific examination points in another direction, stating the stones formed naturally around 60 million years ago through geological processes deep beneath the Earth's surface. Number 10. The Dueling Mummies and Tintin Mystery, Belgium. Belgium has a mystery with bandages and copyright problems. Two mummies are accused of inspiring Tintin's Raskar Kapak, yet the Brussels specimen arrived after the comic was written, while another from Peru showed up in the 19th century. Fans argue, museums shrug, and the true spark stays disputed today still. At the center of the puzzle sit two separate mummies, each linked to claims of influencing the famous fictional character Raskar Kapak. One mummy housed in Brussels is estimated to be around 2,000 years old. Yet its arrival in Belgium occurred after the Tintin story had already been created. The second mummy, displayed in a safari park, was brought from Peru during the 19th century, placing it in Europe long before the comic existed. Both fit parts of the visual inspiration, yet neither aligns perfectly with the timeline. Number 9. Giant handprint rocks, Russia. Government maps can mark a mountain, but they can't explain what your eyes see. On Mount Chicane in 2020, Russia revealed hand-shaped indentations so huge the fingers tower over a person. Nature did it maybe. Carvers did it maybe. Either way, it feels personal, like someone pressed then walked away. Discovered on the slopes of Mount Chicane in 2020, the formations appear as deep impressions shaped like enormous human hands pressed into solid rock. Each indentation mirrors a palm with extended fingers, yet the scale feels unsettling, as several fingers rise taller than an average adult. Standing beside them makes proportions feel wrong, as if the landscape itself were once soft. Explanations split quickly. Some researchers suggest unusual erosion patterns formed the shapes naturally over time. Number 8. Meteorite evidence, Florida, USA. Florida's fossils don't gossip, yet they're full of glittering evidence. Inside ancient clams, scientists found silica-rich glass beads dated 5 million years old. Too strange for volcanoes, too widespread for one strike. The best fit is multiple meteor impacts, and that kind of past makes people uneasy. Fossilized clams discovered in Florida contain tiny beads made of silica-rich glass, locked inside their shells like time capsules. Dating techniques place these beads at roughly 5 million years old, pushing the event far back into Earth's distant past. The material composition rules out volcanic activity, as no known eruption pattern matches their structure or distribution. Instead, the evidence points toward impacts from space. The spread and quantity of the glass beads suggest not a single collision, but multiple ancient meteor strikes hitting the region over time. The next one rewrites part of Earth's past without asking permission. Number 7. Jagannath Temple, India. Jagannath Temple has stood since the 11th century, yet its flag flutters against the wind, birds avoid the roofline, and the Sudarshan chakra seems to stare back wherever you stand. Some even claim the temple casts no shadow ever. Constructed during the 11th century, the temple rises as one of India's most puzzling structures. At its peak, the flag fixed atop the tower consistently flies in the opposite direction of the wind, defying basic expectations. Observers also note that birds avoid flying directly above the temple, altering their paths as they approach the area. Crowning the structure sits the Sudarshan chakra, a massive statue positioned in such a way that it always appears to face the observer, regardless of where one stands. Adding to the mystery, some insist the temple casts no shadow at certain times of day. Number 6. Metal Starfish Structure, Rhode Island, USA. Rhode Island, 2017. Divers spot a heavy structure of stainless steel and concrete shaped with purpose, sitting where it shouldn't. Scientists? Maybe. Official records? None. No owner stepped forward, and that silence is the strangest part here. The structure was discovered in 2017, resting beneath the waters off Rhode Island, drawing attention because of its deliberate starfish-like design. Its construction involved solid stainless steel combined with concrete, materials chosen for durability rather than decoration. Speculation quickly leaned toward the possibility of scientific equipment, perhaps placed for research or monitoring. However, no registration, permit, or public listing connected it to any institution or project. Despite widespread attention, no individual, organization, or agency ever claimed responsibility for placing it there, leaving the structure without an origin or explanation. Number 5. Deer Stones, Siberia and Mongolia. Across Siberia and Mongolia, stone pillars stand like frozen warnings from the Bronze Age. Each deer stone shows flying deer, weapons, faces, and animals, always carved on the east side, as if waiting for sunrise. Strangely, the tops look deliberately smashed. Time can erode, sure, but this feels intentional everywhere somehow. These standing stones date back roughly 3,000 years, placing them firmly in the Bronze Age. Carved into their surfaces are detailed images of flying deer alongside weapons, various animals, and human-like faces arranged in symbolic layouts. A consistent pattern appears across regions, with every carving placed on the east-facing side of each stone, suggesting careful orientation rather than chance. The upper portions of many stones appear damaged or broken deliberately, as if intentionally destroyed long ago. Natural weathering alone struggles to explain the uniform damage, adding to the mystery surrounding their purpose. All right, hold tight, because the next one is totally unbelievable. Number 4. Mysterious Metal Monoliths, Global. One shiny pillar pops up in Utah's desert in 2020, and the internet loses its mind. Then another appears in Romania. Then more, scattered like a joke with no punchline. No creator gets confirmed, no group takes credit, and explanations sound too neat. Art prank or something else. Pick your poison. The first monolith was discovered in Utah in 2020, standing upright in a remote desert location with sharp angles and reflective metal surfaces. Shortly afterward, a similar structure surfaced in Romania, sparking confusion and speculation across multiple countries. As sightings spread, no confirmed creator ever stepped forward to claim responsibility for placing them. Many suggested the objects were artistic installations, designed purely for attention or commentary. Number 3. Moon Gel Discovery, China. China's lunar rover rolled into a crater in 2019 and spotted something that shouldn't look alive, a shiny, gel-like material glinting in the dust. Scientists suggested impact glass, then the details stopped flowing. Composition questions hit a wall, labeled classified. On the moon, even a sparkle becomes a file overnight. The substance was detected by a lunar rover during exploration in 2019, resting inside a crater and unusually reflecting light. Its appearance stood out as glossy and gel-like, unlike typical lunar rock or dust. Initial explanations leaned toward the idea of impact glass, formed when extreme heat from a collision melts material on the surface. Beyond that suggestion, information tightened quickly. The exact chemical composition of the material was classified by the Chinese government, preventing further public analysis or independent verification. Number 2. Devil's Ear Gold Nugget, Russia. If superstition had a favorite statistic, it would be this one. In Russia, a gold nugget nicknamed the Devil's Ear surfaced on Friday the 13th, weighing 14 pounds, 6,664 grams exactly. Some call it cursed, others call it blessed. Either way, that number sticks like smoke. The nugget's sheer mass immediately set it apart, tipping scales at 14 pounds and drawing attention far beyond its size alone. Its precise weight of 6,664 grams fueled unease, especially given the day it appeared, a date already wrapped in long-standing superstition. The eerie coincidence sparked divided reactions, with some viewing the nugget as a bad omen linked to its name, while others saw extraordinary luck tied to its value and rarity. A debate quickly formed around its nature, not just as gold, but as a symbol shaped by timing, numbers, and belief. Number 1. Green Alien Eggs, Australia. Morning walkers along Sydney's beaches in 2014 were met with something deeply unsettling. Clusters of vivid green spheres scattered across the sand, smooth, rubbery, and eerily uniform. The objects quickly earned the nickname alien eggs due to their unnatural appearance and sudden arrival. Scientific examination later identified them as a rare type of algae, though the explanation came with limits. This algae forms compact, egg-like shapes as a survival mechanism, allowing it to withstand rough seas and violent wave activity without breaking apart. The rounded structure helps it roll and endure extreme coastal conditions that would destroy softer organisms. Even with identification, uncertainty lingered. The reasons behind their sudden mass appearance, their precise environmental triggers, and the full scope of their life behavior remain unclear. Hidden discoveries like these remind us how much of the world operates beyond public view. Across deserts, oceans, forests, and even the moon, objects and structures appear that challenge expectations and quietly disappear from discussion. Explanations are partial, access becomes restricted, and curiosity is left to wander without closure. Whether ancient, accidental, or deliberately placed, these discoveries share a pattern of unanswered questions and abrupt silence. What they reveal is not just mystery in stone or metal, but how easily information can fade once attention shifts. If you like this video, then give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future content from us. Thanks for watching and hanging with us. See you in the next video.